Jah Defender ever living, ever faithful, ever strong.
Yeah, there you had it. That was the sounds of Jah Defender, Careless Like Champions. I'm going to give you another one while we await his arrival.
I'm going down with Babylon.
Okay, I'm going to try to get through to Jah Defender right about now. So just bear with me for a couple of ticks. And
Blessing.
yes, good evening, Jah Defender. How are you doing?
So, good evening. You hear me clearly, right?
Yes, I can. First of all, I would like to welcome you on behalf of myself, Black Princess, and I'm sure the whole of the Reggae Overdrive family, all the way from Trinidad.
Well, it's an honor and a privilege to be, featured in your program. This is Jah Defender to the world.
Yes,
from the little tiny island of Trinidad and Tobago. With Rasta.
Hello, are you hearing me?
All right, message of love and goodness to the world,
Yeah.
Yes, I. Loud and clear.
Okay, blessed. Okay, my first question for you. What was your main influence for you becoming a reggae artist?
Well, when I was in school, right? In Trinidad, it's not really a Rastafarian kind of vibe. It's like soca and a more laid-back party vibes. But when I was going to school, I always had the knowledge that I could have sung. I used to sing the Whitney Houston going to primary school. My mom used to sing a lot.
Yeah.
So I grew up around music.
Okay.
And when I went to secondary school, that's when, I think like 1992, 1993, 1994, I was about 11, 12 years old. And in Form 3, exactly when I was about 13 to 14 years old, there was the reggae market. Caperton was out. He now came out. Garnet Silk, Luciano, Anthony B, Sizzler. The conscious music was big. That like how you turn on the radio now and you hear Nicki Minaj and this one and that one. At that time in my era, when you turn on the radio, the superstars of the day in music was Rasta music.
Yes, of course, music, yeah.
Positivity,
So you would say that you gained some influence from the likes of Caperton and others like him?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great influence, especially from a man like Garnet Silk, because the message of love, it was the only music I was hearing from any organization or body of people that was only about love.
Okay. So,
That would make me gravitate more to the reggae music and the Rastafarian melody,
Of course, yeah. So my next question, right? How did you acquire your name, Jah Defender? Because I know you wasn't always called that, was you?
No, I used to call myself Jah Fire, G-A-Y-H. But to be honest and frank, there was a guy somewhere in my island, in the south of my island, who had that name, So I said, what? That's his name. And that is his name. So I need to go get my original name. And a day I was just sitting down here and saying, Jah defends, Jah Defender, Jah Defender, the defender of Jah, defender of the faith. And I say, what? Jah Defender is really deep and mighty, I like the way it's sung and the meaning is really my still, So I stuck with it from that time to now,
Okay. So how was the transition? The transition when you changed your name with the fans? How was it received by the fans, for example?
The transition, meaning the Rastafarian transition?
No, when you changed your name from Jah Fire to Jah Defender, how was it received by your fans at the time?
No, well, at the time, the Jah Fire, I was now coming out. I was doing like little competitions and stuff, so I wasn't really professionally on the market in any way as yet. I didn't do any solid recordings. I was just writing and singing. So professionally, everyone knows me as Jah Defender because that's when I really started to seek the music professionally with the title Jah Defender.
Okay, so that's when you really started to take it serious.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I was just wondering, do you inspire to work with any other artists at the moment?
Well, I have a track with Chuck Fender done a couple of years ago named Who I Love It So. It's a song called The Herbalist Them. Of course, I love to collaborate with, you know, a lot of artists, you know, Luciano, Caperton, even some foundation artists, you know. Yes, sir, Max Romeo, what's his name? Horace Andy.
Horace Andy, yeah.
Sorry, I know everything will be within God's time and you know, God's will still, you know.
Of course. Defender, do me a favor, could you just stay on the line for a couple of minutes? I'm just going to play the Massive some more of your music.
All right then, no problem.
Okay, give thanks. I'll be back very shortly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, war and violence, guns and yo, everything.
Yeah, you're inside of the reality reggae show live with Black Princess, joined by my guest this evening, Jah Defender, straight out of Trinidad and Tobago.
There's no peace in my town.
That's right, the track's entitled My Town.
The gunshots are back all around. It's a gun town. Where I live, it's like a 10-2 down. Man, I hesitate to shut up them one gun I don't them down. Too much blood I run. Over the war I make me have some fun. Too much of them blood I run. Listen to the words of this thing I'm a song.
Hello, Defender.
Yes, sir. That's it.
Hi, welcome back. What was the inspiration for My Town?
Yeah, well, the neighborhood I live in, we call it the Wild Wild West. It's like the west of the island of Trinidad. It's Diego Martin.
Yes.
It's a valley surrounded by many, many high mountains. It's beautiful. It's like everywhere else in the world, you know, the leaders of the nation, and the corruption, etc. So we're always going to find a fragment of the people, or a majority, I would say. And in my community, it's a lot of people we pack up on the mountains, living on the hills, and it's a lot of guns and drugs, and you know what I mean. So it's like reality of what's going on around me. Yeah,
because you've got another tune, and I have to say it is my favorite, Fire for Burn.
Yes.
Yeah, and that describes a similar scenario, doesn't it?
Yes, it's like everywhere else in the world, you know. We're so small, and you know what I mean. So any sort of corruption and any wrongdoing against the people, there's no way that the effect can, you know, escape from the effect of it, because yes, I.
No, I was just going to say, I know not only do you sing, but you also write your own songs?
Yes, sir. Yes, I write a lot of songs. Since I was 18 years old, I've been writing. This is not anything boastful or anything, because I'm sure they got other people who got songs too. But I've got like a tally of like 350 to 400 songs I'm counting. I just love to write, you know.
Yes, it must have took you many years to write them all, hasn't it?
Yes, sorry. It took more than like about 10 years, roughly 10 years.
Wow. And you currently have 2 albums that you're working on. Could you tell us a bit about those?
Well, yes, I give thanks that you brought it up, you know. Well, it's Herbie done in France, 7 Seals Records, and also it is Royal in Canada, is Royal Records in Canada. Well, I linked up with Herbie Dan on the internet here through the works, you know, promoting my music, and you know, we link up and we decided, you know what, I love the rhythms that he sent to me, and he came up with the idea, no, we can do an album now, and I said, yeah man, because the rhythms are really, really, really tough and really nice. And it's the same thing with his Royal Records too. It's like they have a little faith in as the artists. And same said we have faith in them as the production managers, because they're dealing with the works them professionally, and you know, we have the same mission, and we have the same goals inside, which is not no fame and no glory, but to get the music internationally heard, and everybody involved can feel happy and happy to know that, yo, everything is equal rights and justice. So that's what I'm really longing for. I really give thanks. So big up Herbie Dan, Guadeloupe, Massive, and the whole of France, and big up Israel and Toronto, Canada, because the man, them are really work straight and professional. Yeah, man. So the albums, I'm working on the albums. The one with Herbie Dan is scheduled to be released in March, but that's not finalized as yet, you know. And the one with Israel Records, I'm still working on it. So
for the listeners out there that want to go and grab themselves a copy, they have to wait until March, yeah?
Yes, March will be releasing.
Okay. I was wondering, if you was in Trinidad and you wanted to get involved in music, especially reggae,
How easy is to do that?